Well, good morning, everybody. What a great morning. What a historical morning we have here this morning. And I'm so thankful and grateful that you're joining me. It's Morning Manna. And I'm telling you, boy, what a morning that we have. And I'm going to let Facebook Live gather our audience, and then we're going to jump right into our morning manna. Manna for your day. And remember, it's always the text, the talk, and the takeaway. And this morning, boy, we really do have something to share with you on this historical, one could even argue, shocking morning. One could even argue very shocking and surprising morning. So I want you to join me. We're going to give you a chance to kind of join in, and let me give you the kind of the ground rules of it. We love your comments, love your hearts, love your likes, and we love even better when you share it. When you share the word, it really helps us get the manna out. And we do need some manna for today. We do need some manna for the day, and we want to get right into it. It's always the text, the talk, and the takeaway. Glad that you're joining us here in the middle of America, middle of the country, at about 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's Morning Manna. All right, let's get right into it. It's the text, the talk, and it's the takeaway. The text this morning is Isaiah 41:10. Isaiah 41:10, and here's what it says. Fear not, for I am with you. Don't be afraid or dismayed, for I am your God. I will help you. Fear not, for I am with you. Don't be dismayed, for I am your God. I will help you. That's Isaiah 41:10. What a morning we've had this morning. What a night and what an election. On yesterday, I shared with you about our long American nightmare, as quoting Gerald Ford, is now finally over. And I was really talking about the campaign. But for many of us, we feel as if it is not over, but it may have just begun. And I have a word for you on this morning. If you are in that company, I have a word, period. And I believe that it is the manna for the day, and maybe not just for the manna for the day, that it is manna for our living. And this is what I want to share. It is the morning and the morning after. And the talk is this. The talk is this. What did God just do? What did God just permit? What is God up to? What is God up to? I remember that question from my seminary professor when I was working on my doctorate of ministry degree. And Dr. Sam Roberts used to always share this. And he said, now, the way you write your dissertation or your project piece is this. You ask God, what is he up to in your context of ministry? If you can answer that, then you can successfully write a project piece. He said, if you can answer that, what is God up to? And I have found that it is always very important to ask that question in particular times when we are not sure. What are you up to, God? God, what are you up to? Here's the talk. Here's the talk in this morning after the 2016 election. One is God is up to getting our attention. God is up to getting our attention. God is saying that here I am. I've permitted over the life of this country, and I've permitted over 3,000 years of biblical history for you to be under all kinds of rulers. And I have never stopped being God. And many times under various rulers, God has raised the question, this is what I'm up to. You want to know what I'm up to? I'm up to getting your attention. So that's the first thing on this morning after the morning after, is God is getting our attention. The second thing is this. God is telling us, let not your heart be troubled. Don't be fearful. That's what Jesus said to the disciples when he was about to leave them. He was saying to them, look, don't be fearful. Don't be so concerned that you're not going to be taken care of. And that's what we always have to be mindful of, is that let not our hearts be troubled. For The heart of the king is in God's hand, and God is always in control. God didn't just get up when President-elect Trump was elected. God didn't just say, well, you know what, I'm taking a break. I'm not going to be God anymore. That ain't how God works. He's still in control, and that he is telling you, don't let your heart be troubled. Trust me. And that is, here's the third thing, God is up to his will being done. Now, if you was with me on yesterday's morning manna, I was talking about the election, and I would hope that you maybe go back and look at that. And one of the things I asked the question was, I raised the question, who is going to be the winner? Who's going to be the winner? And the winner is, and it will always be the will of God. The will of God. And I know that may sound strange, but remember this, that Romans, through the pen of Paul, said that in his perfect or permissive will, there are things and times that God permits. And then he brings in Romans 8:28. All things will work together for the good. I don't always know what predates Romans 8:28, and I don't always know what goes after Romans 8:28, but I do stand on Romans 8:28, and that is, all things will work together for the good. And it's going to work together. What's the takeaway this morning? And please share the manna. Please share the manna. Get the manna out. And here it is. The takeaway this morning is trust God. Don't hate. Don't bring about on somebody else what you don't want brought on you. Don't say about somebody else what you don't want said about you. You know, I've learned that over 56 million people think like me, and I know that over 57 million, approximate numbers, people that don't think like me. And I know this. I don't have to hate because I can trust God. I don't have to hate because I can trust God. I'm going to trust God, and I encourage you. In this morning's manna, your takeaway on the morning after the morning, trust God. He's in control. I'm not going to fear. I'm not going to be dismayed. What is he up to? God, you got my attention. I'm going to be on my knees, and I'm praying. I'm praying for the country, praying for those that have rule over me, that I will be able to live peaceable lives. Hey, go make it a great day today. Don't hang your head. Lift your heads. For the Lord is with us, and he will always be with us through it all. And know that God is in control. Make it a great day. Share the manna. But this is the day that the Lord has made, and we will and we shall rejoice in it. May his face shine upon you and give you peace today. God bless you. I'll see you on tomorrow morning with more Morning Manna.